Hey everyone, welcome back to Konai's Courses. I'm Atharv, and on this channel we learn coding and modern tech skills from beginner to advanced in a simple and practical way. In the previous videos we learned how to select elements and change them using JavaScript. But right now our website is still kind of dead. They don't react to users, nothing happens when you click, type or move your mouse. So the question is, how do websites respond to users? The answer is JavaScript Events. Let's understand this properly. What is an event? When you're using a website, you're constantly doing actions. Clicking a button, typing in a search bar, moving your mouse. Each of these actions is called an event. So instead of a definition, think like this. An event is something that the user does. Core idea. JavaScript works like this. If something happens, then run this code. This is the most important line in this video. For example, if the user clicks, JavaScript does something. If the user types, JavaScript does something. Story explanation. Think of a website like a security guard. The guard is always watching. If someone knocks, he opens the door. If someone leaves, he closes the door. The guard doesn't act randomly. He acts only when something happens. That something is an event. Listening to events. To make JavaScript react, we use addEventListener event and then function and bracket, and your code goes here. Let's understand this properly. Element, what we are watching. Event, what we are waiting for. Function, what should happen. In simple words, when this happened, do this. Click event. Now, I have a basic HTML file from our last video, the DOM manipulation video. Now, I have a button which is ID is button and it says change text. Now I'll edit this and make it say click me. Now in JavaScript we first select this button and then document dot get element by ID and then button. Now we make a listener, so we use the button dot add event listener and then we make a click event. Now we'll write console dot log button was clicked and we close this bracket. So now when we open this HTML file, we see a button saying click me, and when I click on it, it says button was clicked. What actually happens? JavaScript selects the button, it starts listening for a click, the user clicks the button, function runs and the message prints. This is important. Nothing happens until the user clicks. Input event. Now in our HTML file, we'll make a input and then type text and ID will be input. Now we go into our events file and now we make a selection input. We change this to input. Now we change this to input and console.log input.value. It will show what you put in. Now when we open this website and we write something over here, it says all the things we are writing. So let's say we want to write hello. This is a video. It will log all of the text I wrote. What is happening? User types a letter, event triggers instantly. JavaScript reads the value, output updates. This happens every time you type. That's how search bars, live suggestions, forms all work. Step 4. Mouse events. Now I'll make and now we are back with the button. Now you just write here mouse over. Now when we go into our website and reload this, you just hover on it and the button was hovered. Meaning when the mouse enters, event triggers. You can also use mouse out when the mouse leaves, mouse down when pressed. Event object, make it simple. Now the event is click. We change this to event and we write over here event. Now when we run this, go into the website. Now what happens here is when an event happens, JavaScript gives extra details. For example, where the click happened, which element it triggered. Think of it like a report about what just happened. Big picture. Every interactive website works like the user does something, the event happens, JavaScript listens, the code runs, and the website updates. This cycle is everything in web development. Quick recap. Event is user action. addEventListener listens to what the user is doing. Click is when the button is pressed. Input logs what the person is writing. Event object gives a detailed report on what happened. And that's it. Now you understand how websites respond to user actions using JavaScript events. This is what makes website feel alive and interactive. I'm Atharv, and on Konai's courses, we turn beginners into real builders. In the next video, we will go deeper into forms and handling user input properly. So make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy coding!